was the twist heard round the world.
I was just sitting in my seat going, wow.
I wouldn't go in there for 20 minutes.
Just wow.
Are you kidding me?
I was so pissed while watching those scenes. I was just like, really?
I was sitting next to him. He
Really?
was.
Jeez.
God damn it!
To some, a betrayal.
Why would they do that? Why would they take the Mandarin, who is Iron Man's arch nemesis, and make him a fake?
They took the character, made him cool, and then slapped him in the face, stomped on him, took his recycle bin, and dumped every single thing about it. God!
I didn't like that bait and switch. I wanted Ben Kingsley to be the Mandarin. I thought it was going to be epic, and the 10 power rings were going to come into effect, but none of that even happened.
They made him into a joke!
To others, a revelation.
The way it was done, I thought it was hilarious. I thought that Ben Kingsley did a great job.
The twist was just a stroke of genius.
I liked it because it surprised me. Movies don't surprise me all that often, and especially big Hollywood films.
He was a pantomime villain, and they basically turned him into a pantomime actor playing a pantomime villain.
Who was to blame?
Shane Black, shame on you for doing that.
Shane Black, if you're behind it. I've heard him in interviews defending the Mandarin. I believe it's Disney who's behind it, but fuck you, Shane Black.
Welcome, my friends, to a very special edition of What Did You Think of That Movie? I'm your host, Brian Stewart. Today we'll be looking back at the immortal Marvel Films classic, Iron Man 3, a film that divided a nation.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
What do you think you're doing? I'm Iron Man, you fool! That's right, I'm Iron Man even without the suit. Give me your best shot, dickhead.
It was a more innocent time.
Going to see Iron Man 3, I definitely didn't want to be let down.
This is the movie that I've been really waiting for all year, and I have such little money in my account. I've been saving it for at least this.
You know, it's like, oh man, this is going to be like the Iron Man of all Iron Man movies.
Yes, I did bring this to the theater, because I'm awesome.
Iron Man 3, the enduring tale of billionaire tech genius Tony Stark and his amazing rocket-powered suit of armor, seemed poised to overtake the summer and whisk us away through the clouds to the land of birds. But did it?
And there's a lot of me in it, as in Tony Stark. Because for a movie called Iron Man 3, there's not a lot of me as Iron Man in it.
Shame on me, ow, that it's called an Iron Man movie and there's barely any Iron Man. It's like Batman movies with barely any Batman. I know, shame on me. Shame on me. Slap me on my ass. Spanked it all through town. Shame on me.
And then there's a whole part where Tony Stark doesn't have his suit, which is most of the movie, and he's walking around with a gun and like little gadgets. It reminded me of the movie FX or FX2. He's walking around with a gun and shooting people. Why is Iron Man walking around with a gun?
He's at his best for me. Most relatable when he gets stripped down. Not in that way. Well.
With dastardly villains.
When you have Ben Kingsley in there, he makes all the other villains look bad.
The villainous guys who are kind of like, have these kind of special powers that makes them more powerful, isn't the same as having a bad guy superhero in a costume.
Dashing heroes.
So he rescues them all, and then he flies off and he gets hit by a bus and he smashes into a million pieces. I'm like, whoa, why did he get smashed into a million pieces? What the hell's going on? Then we cut and it's like, look, Tony Stark was remote controlling it. So Iron Man didn't save them. It was a remote control, like it's a robot that saved him.
A plucky heroine.
Pepper, for example, she was fantastic. Gwyneth Paltrow did a really good job with Pepper. She had an action scene, actually, and that was really cool to see.
You know, people are like, well, I'm glad Pepper Potts has a better part in this movie. Fuck Pepper Potts! How the fuck is that the world's most beautiful woman?
And a rambunctious child.
I found the kid to be awesome. It was a great touch to the movie, and it added a lot of heart.
It was also a Christmas story.
Why is a summer blockbuster taking place in Christmas? It's a little nitpick, I know, but that really makes no sense.
That united us in song.
When they started playing Eiffel 65 Blue, I literally started singing along to it. I'm blue, da-ba-dee, 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 da-ba-dee.
Because that's how the film starts. They're not AC/DC anymore. It's, you know, I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-da, da-ba-dee, da-ba-da.
So what was the final verdict?
Well, you know, they could have done a little bit better. They could have added a little bit of nothing. You know, just add a little bit of nothing. No, you just want to. It was kind of. No, it was awesome. I like to watch it again.
I thought this film sucked ass. Go ahead, let the flames commence. Bring it on, let the flames. Let the flames of hatred commence. Because I didn't like Iron Bitch 3. Go ahead, let the flames commence over me. Down through my balls, gurgling through my throat. Go ahead, let the flames commence and burn my beard off.